continuing on with some leftover side stuff for Haunted Highway. Looks like we have something here, and then we have some interactive story, and then we will be going on to Bedtime Story. But first, I want to show you let's switch over to the gameplay. The top 5. I have realized that I forgot to put the titles of the games in the top 5, the countdown for yesterday's video. Is that not showing? Why is that not showing? No? I don't know why that's not showing. Huh. Okay. It was showing earlier, but now it's not. Let me see. If I switch that, no. Even my camera's not showing. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why my top 5 is not showing. It was earlier when I tested it. That's weird. Okay. I don't know why that is not working. Oh my goodness, don't you hate when something works when you test it out, and then when you go live it just decides not to work? Let me see if it will I don't know why it is not working. It doesn't even show that it's there. Let me move that. I don't want that popping up over here. Okay, there we go. It somehow disappeared. That's why it's not showing up. So I might have to re-download that. No, that's not the one I want. I hope I didn't accidentally delete it. I think I accidentally deleted that picture. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did. Oh well. I'm gonna have to show this one. Oh my goodness, I hate when things go wrong. It's been one of those days. Alright. I'll just pull this one up. Where'd it go? There.
Okay.
I'll just have to use this one. Didn't want to, but I can't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 1 was from the first episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Number 2 was from the opening theme of the Medieval Resurrection, and number 3 was the very first opening of everyone knows Skyrim. That is actually a current playlist, which I will eventually get back to. Is the Clara the Dragon Priest. So, and then the other one is A King's Tale Final Fantasy, which was number 1 for the longest time, so I'm really surprised to see that drop over this time. And then number 5 is where Vertin comes out of the cave back into the war, when Vertin and 37 had gone into the cave to Oh gosh, I can't think straight. But that's when she came out of the cave. After when 37 went to go get her answer. Okay. Let's switch. Oh yeah, hide that. There we go. I'm not used to doing things like that. But I made a top 5 countdown video yesterday because we reached our 100 subscriber count. So I'm super excited about that, and I realized after I put out the video that I forgot to put the titles of the video in so that's why I went over that list just now. So hopefully that makes more sense. And if in case you want to go back and watch those videos, they are all shorts. So I do, however, have I think 2 unilogs that we can actually do summons. Yeah, 2 unilogs. I want to do the limited. That's what I want. There's also an event I need to do. But sounds like my husband's on an interview call. Sorry. Her heart cut spring. No, we can't do 10. We can do 2 though. Today is also my son's 25th birthday, so it's been quite the weekend, and we got Mother's Day on Sunday. Oliver Fogg, we already have.
Special Commissioner of the London
Summon again. It's supposed to be guaranteed. No, this is limited. Get my mind on guaranteed. Okay. We already have this one. Alright, so let's go back to our reflections. I'm due like to 100% these, so we're gonna be on this for a bit. And this popped up. Legends to be. A car rumbles down the dusty stretch, carrying 2 fledgling interpreters who dream of recreating the legend of Route 77, a legend forged with bullets and burning rubber. Fight back. Oh, we get to start with a battle. Okay. And I have been working on their levels. So Willow is now in Site 3. And level, I think it was 28.
Oh, I call upon you.
Listen, my friend.
Yeah, I'm in my rocking chair today, so I'm going to be rocking. So
be gone.
I finally decided to hook up to the TV so I can see the live stream instead of using my tablet for checking on
Your
chat.
punishment will come.
I dedicate this song to you. Listen to the melodies of winds and waves.
Alright. And, wait. Their legendary venture comes to an abrupt end. The hostess pals, profuse gratitude, thanking you with the gift of all the ghost stories he knows. Alright. Oh, something else pops up. A thrilling adventure. Half a flyer lies on the road. The creases, tire tracks, and coffee stains it bears tell of a thrilling tale. Perhaps its previous owner experienced the very same mishap. Read the flyer. Oh my goodness. Let's see. A thrilling adventure. Attention all true explorers, get in your car, grab your map, and gather your courage to join us on a mysterious adventure tour. Itinerary. Old Valley Ghost Cowboy Hunt, Hadley Oil-filled, mysterious glowing creatures. Big Henry Oak, site of the Hook Killings. Route 77, in search of mysterious motel. Ghosts, critters, arcanus. Together we'll uncover the truth. Meet us at the town hall entrance on Friday at 5 p.m. Flyer printed on a home printer. The rest of the text is illegible. Oh, we have more. A subtle clue. A color printed flyer annotated with what seems to be explanations behind several urban legends. Let's read this flyer. Alligator Ranch, extravaganza. Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Hundreds of sharp-toothed stars with mouths open wide are eager to meet you as Texas behemoths converge right here. Alligator Kingdom Parade, a grand spectacle like you've never seen before. 100 alligators are here to welcome you into the wild war. Alligator feeding frenzy. This is a challenge that's not for the faint of heart. Where your fingertips brush against giant hungry jaws. Sorry. Don't worry though. Our safety measures are flawless, ensuring a perfect blend of excitement and safety seriously. Giant exhibit. Everything's bigger in Texas. It's true, folks. Come see for yourself. See the state's largest cowboy hat, boots, water wheel, and a whole load of other colossal wonders you've never even dreamed of. Critter Corner. Come meet the latest little stars down on our ranch, captured by Texas' bravest hunters. From those invisible little pests making mischief on your fields to the true cryptid legends of the Badlands. Come and see them today, now here before your eyes. Delay no more, come join the extravaganza today. Scrawled note. Dang, those creatures have escaped. Get an alligator hunter or critter expert on this pronto. Alright, oh, more information. Critters Book Club. The little creatures gather earnestly and meticulously, digesting mouthfuls of dust and knowledge. Unfortunately, the folklore tome you have been looking for is among them. Drive the critters away. Alright. Yeah, it's 28 that I got her, and her side tube is 36. Oh, wait. I didn't realize Diggers was in there. Okay, let's switch him out and get medicine pockets back in there. There we go.
Me? Is everyone else dead?
Okay. I was doing some other
Oh, I call
fixes.
upon you.
The not the
Get
three
back and
doors,
stay back.
the dream
This
battles.
is the breach of free breeze
I'm
past
losing
your
my
enemy.
patience.
I forget the name, so I'm just gonna call him the dream.
Do you
Your
have any
punishment
requests?
will come. Be gone.
And also the
Listen to the melodies
Reveries.
of wind and waves.
Freaking dumbass. Rotten toes.
I accidentally went live yesterday whenever I was creating
Do you have any requests?
my top 5 video
On the
content.
same light.
I didn't realize I had I'd forgotten that I had the hotkey set to the numbers, and whenever I did type in the countdown,
Bursting.
so I didn't realize it until I went in to record my intro and outro. There was one for the viewer, however, so you know who you are. You got to see a little bit of how I edit. Let's see. The critters scatter in every direction. A clear sign that you have won this battle for knowledge complete. I was so excited yesterday that I was making all kinds of mistakes on that edit. Let's see. Oh, we've got 2 more on night driving, and then 2 on Home Alone, and 3 on Party Night. So these are interactive stories, I do believe. I don't want to restart. This is that the one we already did? I don't want to restart it. Let me grab this. Claim. Maybe that'll change it out. Get a reward for each ending. Oh, I see. You have to do different endings. Okay. Well. So you have to get a different ending for each one. Okay. Now that makes sense. Confirm. Okay. Let's see. Since we already read it. But he heard this wild story at a disco party. A woman was driving home alone at night when the radio... I forget which way I did it. I think I did... phone drove. Let's see if what happens if she keeps on driving. The woman was understandably spooked. There was no way she'd answer her phone in a situation like this. The car behind her was clearly after her, and she had to focus on driving to make sure her hands wouldn't shake on the steering wheel. Number 2. Let's see. I think I slowed down the last time. No. This one's actually a new option. Swerve. But I don't really want to swerve. That seems like it would crash though. But I'm going to choose it anyway. The driver kept chasing her. The woman, thinking the driver was harassing her, got angry and decided to teach him a lesson. She began swerving. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to swerve some more. Finally, the woman got really angry. She swerved, ramming into the other vehicle. The driver was clearly shocked, and this time he drove away. Oh my goodness. The woman sighed in relief, thinking she had finally shaken off the car that was following her. But what she didn't know... Hang on. That interrupted a common urban legend with an interesting twist. Through its details, I can see how the story was spread far and wide. That's my favorite part about collecting these tales. Okay, so, but what she didn't know was that a kidnapper had been hiding in her backseat all along. He had been unable to act due to that car, but now was his moment to strike. Oh no! Holy cow. That's crazy. Okay, so we got that one. That's 2 out of 3. So let's get the third one. Dang. So okay, pull over. She hesitates for a long time. The car behind her frightened her too much to search for the ringing Motorola. In the end, she pulled over and watched the car cautiously. To her shock, it immediately braked and parked right next to her. It was then that the woman realized there was no driver in the other vehicle at all. It was an old black sedan with an ominous aura, like a messenger from hell. The woman screamed and ran away from her car. She regretted it immediately, fearing the car might try to hit her. But instead, the ghost car simply turned on its headlights and honked. Then, to her surprise, her beautiful car honked back, and both cars drove off together, leaving her behind. To this day, they say the duo still haunt Highway 77. Okay, now that one's funny. A classic urban legend, though exaggerated and embellished, it retains much to the original charm. Worth noting down. I like that one. Alright, so we got all 3 on that. Alright. Now, Home Alone. This is a story my great aunt heard from a neighbor, who heard it from a friend, who heard it from a second cousin. A couple had an emergency and needed to leave their young daughter home alone. Fortunately, the girl was a well-behaved child, and they had a loyal German Shepherd, so the parents left with peace of mind. Okay, come back. Let's start with girl. Do I need more than one complete? I guess I need... Okay, let's start with girl and German Shepherd. Okay. Oh, it was the girl's first night at home alone, so she was beyond excited curiosity. That went too fast. Curiosity got the better of her, and the night outside looked so inviting. She decided to do something her parents had always forbidden. Go on an adventure alone into the night, and she took her German Shepherd with her. No way. Let's go in the wilds. The girl walked towards the outskirts of town. It happened to be a full moon, and the moon was shining unusually bright. As she walked, her German Shepherd began barking madly. She tried to calm the dog, but it turned and ran away in fear. Her voice sounded like a wolf's howl. She had turned into a werewolf. Oh my goodness. The werewolf. Okay, choose both. The girl was terrified. Just imagine growing a long snout, sharp fangs, and all that fur. The poor girl was confused and started running home at full speed. Okay, the girl shaken rushed into her house and threw herself into her bed. She convinced herself that turning into a werewolf had only been a nightmare, and by the time she woke up, everything would be back to normal. The girl drifted off to sleep. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, she was awakened by a strange sound like dripping water. Upon awakening, the girl saw a pale-faced stranger standing at the foot of her bed. It was the thief who had snuck into her room. It's hard to say which of them was more startled. Their screams echoed far and wide because what the thief saw was a wolf girl with a gaping maw, her glowing green eyes staring right at him. Maybe my great aunt's neighbors, friends, second cousins swore they even heard the screams. Some of the plot points are a bit far-fetched, but overall it's pretty amusing, worth noting down. Oh my goodness, I really love these. Okay, we got one more. I really should wait until after I complete both to Okay. We have to choose 3, so we're gonna watch TV this time. Oh, it was the girl's first night home alone, so she was nervous yet excited. This time, no one would stop her from watching TV. Sorry. She sat on the couch with her German Shepherd until 11 p.m. when the local news reported some recent disappearances. She became a little frightened. Okay, let's do telephone. It was time for bed, and the girl called her parents to let them know everything was okay. Her parents said they would be back in the morning. That's a long time for a little girl. The girl drifted off to sleep. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, she was awakened by a strange sound like dripping water. Let's explore. Upon awakening, the girl was puzzled by the sound of water. It was constant, unlike an ordinary leak. Then her German Shepherd suddenly started barking, causing her to leap up and search for the source of the noise. The girl discovered that her German Shepherd had already been sucked halfway into the drain. Yes, that tiny little drain pipe. She had to use all her strength to pull the poor pup back out. They say this is the real truth behind all the disappearances, that the town's pipes gained self-awareness and started hunting for prey. Listen, you'd better be careful around your drains and beware of Arcanus. A classic urban legend, though it has some minor shortcomings. Its imperfections are precisely what makes urban legends so charming. I love these. Alright, that's all. Both of those. Claim that. And this one, Party Night, has 3. Waiting period gather? Wait, hold up. No. Gather more urban legend materials? The story review. Oh, these are the achievements. The ending has not yet been played out. Oh. So you got 3 more on these. Okay. So we gotta see about that. Alright. Sorry, guys. Let's restart. But I can't move on until I get all of them. Let's see. We've done pull over, keep driving. I know on the first one we did the telephone. She hesitated for a long time. The car behind her scared her too much to rummage around for her beeping. Okay. We did work the last time, so we're gonna do birthday. It was her mother calling, right? It was her birthday today. She'd been so busy with work that she'd forgotten all about it. Her mother was calling to wish her happy birthday. I'm trying to remember which one I did. Confirm. After finishing the call, the woman prepared to keep driving. She noticed that the car from her rearview mirror had now pulled up beside her. Terrified, she decided to drive off immediately. Let's do a swerve on this one. The driver kept chasing her. The woman, thinking the driver was harassing her, got angry and decided to teach him a lesson. So she began swerving, and you only have one option there. Finally, the woman got really angry. She swerved, ramming. Okay. The woman sighed in relief, thinking she had finally shaken off the car that was following her, but what she didn't know was the cat. Is this the same one? Let's go back and look. Story review. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Do y'all want me to go ahead and try to get all those endings? I want to. Let's see. But I can't move on to get to do that right now. I think we should move on to Bedtime Story. Dang it. I want all the endings. Restart. Confirm. Okay, so which one? Let's pull over. She hesitates for a long time. The car behind frightened her too much to search for the... Okay, here, generate. It was then that the woman realized there was no driver. That's the same thing. Yeah, the cars drove off both together. That's A, but to that... No, not new. Not new. Okay, so I failed to see how you can get more, because I've tried all of them. Let's... Okay. I'm gonna go with work this go around. It's her business partner on the line. Wanted to know when the shipment was due to arrive, so let's... I think I pulled over on that one before. After finishing the call, the woman prepared to keep driving. She noticed that the car from her rearview mirror had now pulled up beside her. Terrified, she decided to drive off immediately. Let's... slow down. The driver was telling her closely. Despite her fears, she decided to slow down to let the car pass. Okay. Let's do... No. Hang on. I think I did chase before. Driver side by side. The car suddenly sped up, pulled alongside her, and the driver began yelling at her through the window. Okay, this looks new to me. Do a slow down. The woman decided to avoid further trouble and not confront the driver behind her, so she slowed down even more, letting the car pass. But the car immediately braked and forced her to stop by the side of the road. It was then that the woman realized that there was no driver. Okay, this is still the same ending, but this part was different. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try the, instead of slowing down, speeding up. I'm gonna try to stay with... redo this part and... have work. And keep driving. And here we said okay, chase. Speed up. She ran through all the red lights. Okay, I don't think this is going to be... Watch out. At that moment, she heard the driver of the car behind her lean out the window and shout, "Get out of the car, there's someone in your back seat." This is different. It was then that she saw there was a kidnapper hiding in the back seat, ready to attack. Okay, this is definitely different, I do believe. No! It's got to be... Okay, that was the first one I got. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Let's do pull over. And that immediately, yeah. Okay, that's this one. Is that different? No, that's this one. The rearview mirror, the hand, and the car light. Okay. So don't start with pull over. Okay. Let's see. Keep driving. slow down. Do chase. Speed up. It's probably gonna get that. Yeah, I failed to see. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because they keep doing the same thing. Alright, we're gonna move on to the stories. To Bedtime Story. Alright, oh, this is so pretty. Okay, welcome. Stage 1. Thank you so much. I've been trying and trying, but no one was willing to give me a ride. I met another lady just now, but she seemed to be in a hurry, or maybe she was just wary of taking a stranger. Taking a stranger. Either way, it's understandable. So this must be where Barbara, after Argus left Barbara. She called me Miss Sheep, but even a sheep could be dangerous on a long, desolate road like this. The little sheep follows close behind her companion like a cloud skirting along the ground.
Miss Tuesday. That's your name, right? I think.
Are you familiar with the area? I have a question about this path we're walking. Tuesday slows down to come side by side with Barbara.
Yes.
I surely am, Missy. It's a shortcut to the motel. Most prefer to follow the highway. I don't blame them for sticking to the main road. The rumors around Route 77 couldn't be more terrifying. Eerie sounds, sudden fog. Who knows what could happen on a muddy trail like this?
I remember.
Oh, that strange sound. I heard it on my way here. That's what scared off my driver. That explains why a child like you was standing by the road all alone. How cruel-hearted your driver is. It's dangerous out here. Even local like me wouldn't wander the roads alone at night. The baby in her arms pushes against its swaddle. She quickly tucks it back in. Tuesday's cheeks flush red, perhaps from the effort of carrying the child in the Texas heat. Oh, miss, I'd be more than happy to hold the baby for a while. If you trust me to, that is.
Sweetheart.
Oh, don't you worry, dear. The little one just fell asleep. It'll make a fuss if we accidentally wake it up. And shouldn't you be worried about whether you can trust me? Sorry? That should be a hint there. There you are on a deserted road, and up comes a friendly stranger who offers a place for you to stay the night. I claim to be a motel maid who just happened to be passing by. But why would a maid have a baby in her arms? Why not? You've come all this way with me, Missy, and now you're worried if I can trust you?
Have you heard this baby in my arms make a single sound? That could be cradling a butcher's knife, a monster, or the skull of that terrified driver, his eyes still wide with fear.
Wow. Tuesday draws nearer, looking Barbara in the eye. The little sheep dares not. Oh dear. She raises her arm and sweeps Barbara's shoulder. Oh! A gunshot echoes and a flock of birds takes wing. Barbara's heart is pounding. There's dirt on your clothes. Oh, and they're such nice clothes, too. I'll clean them up for you when we get to the motel. That must have been when Argus ran into those guys in the desert, so... She shakes her head apologetically. Thank you.
Regretfully.
I should be thanking you, dear. So many of my guests are running from the law or smuggling something. You're like a rose among thorns. I was just making a little joke is all. I didn't mean to scare you. In fact, I went to the roadside to wait for a customer, but they never came. And my baby's been fussy lately. Won't sleep unless I hold it in my arms, so I took it along with me. Anyway, we're almost there, but do be careful outside alone in the future, won't you?
This way, please.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I put a lot of effort into running this place. Here, her face is pale with fatigue, but she still manages a grant. You see that sign? Kind of reminds me of Bates Motel.
Tuesday's motel?
Yes.
My mama used to run it. I took it over after she fell sick. Tuesday pushes the door open as she...
Welcome.
Are there any requirements for your room? I'm sure I can find one to suit your needs. Well, a quiet room with a little sunshine and a table for me to write at would be more than enough.
Oh,
I've got just the room for you. Could you wait here a moment? I just need to set down the baby and go check on the room. Then I'll come check you in, alright?
It's okay.
Sure, I'll just take a look around here, if that's okay. Of course, make yourself comfortable. Tuesday strides away with swift, soft steps. Barbara, now alone, unclips her notebook from her chest. I love her little notebook. The notebook is in the shape of a heart with a scarlet cover and white paper inside. It's a unique and delicate design. No, not this page. Not here either.
I remember.
Bonnet definitely told me about her parents and their restaurant. It should be around. When was it? We talked about that. The last time I saw her. Maybe near the back. But I haven't written much here. Hi, hello. Oh, hello. Barbara jumps at the sudden greeting, her heartbeat quickening. She nervously clips her notebook back onto her chest and takes a deep, calming breath. Ah, it is Kayla. This isn't the first time she's received a reaction like this. In fact, this one is rather tame. There's no need to be scared. I'm not an illusion or some kind of monster. It usually takes people a moment or two to get used to the way I look. I am very curious on if Kayla is the girl in the mirror that's trapped in the mirror.
Wow.
Oh my, you must be one of those arcanists, and not just any old one either. The most special kind, if only the sheep on my farm could talk and walk like you. You just check in today. Anything I can help you with?
Oh.
But I've got some jobs to do first. I'll catch up with you later, alright? Oh, I'm Kayla, by the way. You can call me Barbara. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Barbara. With a basket under her arm, Kayla walks briskly out of the motel. This place must be nice to have such energetic guest quest. We always provide the best service despite the limited conditions. Barbara doesn't jump this time. She's becoming used to the sudden appearances of new figures. Thank you very much, Miss Tuesday. You walk really quietly.
Oh,
All part of the service I provide. You wouldn't want me stumping around the halls at night now, would you? Anyway, your room's ready. Please follow me. You must be tired coming in so late. Why don't you drop off your bags and take a rest? You can check in later. I trust you won't jump out of the window to avoid paying me, right? Oh, man. Actually, based on my past interviews, it's more common for a guest to kill the owner, take anything of value from the place, and leave behind a messy, empty building. Wow.
I think.
Then the ghost of the owner hunts the motel, waiting for the future guests to check in so they can tear them apart. At least that's how the stories go. Wow.
Well, now aren't you a hoot? Talking of ghost stories in such a serious manner.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. I was just retelling the stories I'd recorded. That's the job of
Oh,
an
my sweet
editor.
child.
Don't you worry, Missy. I love these kinds of stories. What would life be without a few ghost stories to keep things interesting? Your room's just at the end of the hallway. We provide one free meal of a sandwich and hot milk per day.
This is the room.
The door is unlocked. Go ahead and open it. Barbara steps forward and reaches for the door handle. I wonder when she gets in the red door. It's a door like any other. It's painted a simple color and a little worn. Tuesday suddenly leans forward, staring at the wall between Barbara's door and the previous one.
What's going on?
What? Okay, there's the door, the red door.
What is that, Lynette?
She turns to Tuesday, not realizing in her panic that she has blurted out the name Bonnet. How did they not notice it before? Right there, before Tuesday, stands a crimson door. Barbara moves closer to Tuesday, reaching to pull her away from it.
Stay away from that door. Whatever's behind it, it doesn't seem friendly. Wait,
Okay, the door creaks open. That is not what I expected. Tuesday puts her hand on Barbara's back. Barbara can't tell if she's trying to support her or push her in. So that's when yeah. That's how she ended up in there. Dang, that's scary. Alright. Let's see, what is this? Okay, Velvet Heart. The Red Room.
did I trip?
Nope. You were pushed, not bleeding. Miss Tuesday? Good, she's still breathing. Doctors do say that people can faint from sudden shock. She cautiously checks Tuesday's condition, then stands up to look around the room. So, did she not push her? I thought she pushed her. Fabric clings to the walls and ceiling and envelopes the furniture like skin. The entire room is a rich, fleshy red, all except a small white crib in the center. It sits there like a bone jutting out from bloody flesh.
I think.
Is someone hiding in here? She clenches the Walkman in her hand. The feeling of its edges digging into her palm helps her calm down. No, not yet. If my Walkman runs out of batteries now, I'll be in real trouble. Is there anything? The rumbling sound seems to have been completely absorbed by the room. Now all she can hear is her nervous breathing and the heartbeat in her chest. Barbara squats down, attempting to find something useful. Just as she's about to give up, a tickle on her shoulder draws her attention. Spiders. It's a spider. It crawls out from under her sleeve and comes to stop on her palm.
Oh?
Oh, hello, little guy. I didn't know I'd find you here, too. Well, this makes things much easier. Could you do me a favor and have a look over there? Move lightly, okay? We don't want to get spotted. I love how she can command the spiders to do stuff. She holds her breath as she waits for the spider to reach the crib. It climbs up the crib and disappears into the fabric.
Oh.
Seems our Missy has a secret. Barbara is also focused on the spider that she doesn't notice that Tuesday has opened her eyes. The classic story of the ghost mother should be horrifying enough. Yeah, after her story. Could it be that? The spider hangs down at the edge of the crib, swinging from its web. Neither one notices that Tuesday has closed her eyes again.
Fine.
I see. Guess this place is safe for now. I don't know. The spider crawls into the corner of the room. Barbara makes to follow it.
Oh?
You're awake. Do you know that?
Mama, please.
Mama, did you know that this motel used to be a restaurant? Barbara sits down next to Tuesday and gently tucks her hair behind her ear. Tuesday murmurs, seemingly sound asleep. Her face looks almost serene, even in the eerie scarlet room. So we're going to get to see how the interview plays out.
So fast. Not so fast. You'll get dirt on your clothes.
It's okay.
We're in a hurry. A little dirt is the least of our worries. As soon as this interview's over, we need to follow the wind to be safe place. I wish Atu would find a stable shelter so we didn't have to change locations all the time. I always hear people moaning about losing precious documents during the move. At least they didn't lose themselves. I was hoping to take you to my parents' restaurant, since it's so rare that we're here in Texas. But since we're in a rush, we can go next time. Although, will there be a next time? Huh. What's wrong? It's nothing special, just a regular family restaurant. Don't tell me you've got caught up in those fancy places the Atu folks always go to. You know I'm not. Barbara tilts her head as she tries to capture every detail in the wind.
I think.
It'll take another half day for the wind trajectory to become clear. Is that enough time for us to have a meal? It's still a little rushed. I'll make sure we have enough time to enjoy a dinner together next time.
I lost you to a place where the wind can't go. Until today.
Interesting. Research has shown that the companionship of animals with soft fur and a mild temper can help soothe emotions. The current situation further proves this statement. In the company of the little lamb, Tuesday's breathing gradually slows down.
Are you reliving lost memories in your dreams? Or is it just a coincidence? Are you still you?
Sheep are often considered the symbol of good sleep. They can lull people to slumber and bring them good dreams. But Barbara can do more than just this. 1, 2, 3. Like sheep jumping over a fence, she can leap into a person's dreams. Wow. She and her sheep mother used to frolic together in each other's dreams. You see, this power runs in her blood. She used this power to learn more about her human mother and won herself a job as an auto editor. That's so cool. And now she's using it to find her long-lost friend. Oh, okay. I did it. I'm in Tuesday's dream. The key to her dream must be up ahead. I better go take a look. Is this going to be a battle or... Even in her dreams, she seems to follow the biological instinct to flee. I have to think of a way to catch up to her. And that's not gonna happen. Okay, so let's see. We have to catch her. I didn't mean to move over that way. This won't do at all. I need to look around for something that can help with this. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, she's going that way. I was thinking she was going to take this path. It's going to head her off. If I go this way... That probably won't work either. At least... And then she goes that way. Hang on. What does this do? Oh. Ah! I don't think I'm doing this right. Oh my goodness. No, let's go this way. And she didn't go that way. If I... No, she'll only go forward. Now she'll go backwards. I don't want her to get to that door. Ah! This is quite different than the other ones I was doing. No. That'll only put me further behind. Well, darn. Ah, darn it. I thought I would have had her there. Nope. Too smart. Well, how are you supposed to catch her if she just turns around? What is the purpose of this chair? Wait, hang on. You can move the chair. Okay. You can actually move the chair. Okay. That might actually help. Now, I wonder to go back. Okay, can't go that way. Hang on. That's not what I want. There we go. To get it up back to where it was. Maybe I can get her back out. Try to get her right here in front. Can't move forward? Are you serious? Ah, dang. Because if I move here, she's gonna move. That didn't help at all. I don't understand the purpose of that. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyone have any ideas? Wonder if I can interact with that lamp. No. Let's see what this door says. The door is shut tightly and can't be budged. Okay. I don't see a way to block her. can't even use the chair to catch her. Oh my goodness. How are you supposed to use this chair to catch her? Block her path? No. Can't take it that way. I don't see how that would work. I'm gonna take this chair. She didn't move. She didn't move because I can't move to that spot. But if I left it and I moved to that spot, she'd move. Oh wait. No, no, no. Let go. Come back here. Here. Grab. Move it to there. Maybe... No. Let go. Maybe I can block her way. Catch her that way. Yes, now she can't go anywhere. Got it. Dang. Still in the motel. I didn't think I was going to pass that. This place must mean a lot to her. But... She stops at the figure before her. It takes a few seconds for her to recognize its face.
It's Tuesday. She's slumped on the floor, cold and breathless. Her life has been taken by an inexplicable being. A typical horror story scene. I think.
Judging from the direction she's facing, she was trying to, to leave the room to get help. Clearly she failed. Every door in the hallway is tightly shut. And they all look exactly the same. There is no sign of the crimson velvet door. So did she make her way out? Head to the restroom. Okay. No, then we gotta figure... Yeah, Chase Tuesday. Oh wait, which one's Tuesday? Okay. So at least we know now how to do it. So grab this chair. Let go. Come around this way. Okay, alright, I just need to catch one more. That's easy after I figured it out. Okay, this one I want to place. No. I wanted to place where she is. I can place it right there. Maybe I can get her to go. Okay, let's grab it. No, I can't put it there, and I can't go backwards. So go up this way, grab it. Okay, we'll leave it right there. Maybe I can get her there. At least we're not timed.
This is the washroom. There are ghosts in the mirrors and weeping shadows lurking in the corners. When you turn on the tap, blood pours out.
A classic crime scene. The washroom is the most common place for motel victims to be killed. Maybe she came here to fix her uniform, or she was checking on a guest complaint. Either way, it didn't end well. She carefully steps over the body on the ground and returns to the hallway. Time to go to the motel entrance. Horror stories always start the moment you step into the place. On her way down the stairs, she hears the sound of a door closing. It's quiet, but her ears are sensitive. She makes her way to the source of the sound. Oh my goodness, am I to understand that Tuesday is a ghost? If I find that closed door, maybe I'll discover something. Okay, we have something over here. This is the door.
Hello? Anyone in there?
No answer. She peers through the keyhole, empty. There doesn't seem to be any place that someone could hide either. Unless they're just out of her sight. Pressed low against the door. Nothing but a thin piece of wood between them. She changes her angle, getting on tiptoes to try and gain a better view of the... I wish I could read faster. And there's Tuesday. There's one in here too. She stumbles backwards and her eyes fall upon the shadow stairwell to her right. She steps... the steps disappear into total darkness. Barbara shudders. Will Tuesday be waiting in the shadows or at the front desk? What's hiding in the silent darkness? It's just a dream. Ooh, another shiny. Okay. Motel front desk. Okay, we have 2 Tuesdays here. Looks like 4 chairs. Oh, what? There we go. I'm gonna try to figure out. I want. This is not. There we go. I need to grab. I want to know if I can grab these little pink chairs. No. Okay. So let's see, where do I want her to go? Let's grab this one. I need to try to get her here. No, I don't want to. I'd grab it from the other side. Ah! Okay, so you have no choice. You have to... That one has to be there. Okay, so let's try and have her go down that route. Not gonna be easy. No. No, you're gonna have to bring this chair out here. Let's grab this one. Oops, I didn't mean to let go. It's not gonna let me go. No, drop it. Drop it. Back. No. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to get her to come back this way. And I want you to go that way. Dadgummit. They're gonna go the way I don't want them to go. No! Okay. Let's grab this. Bring it down. No. I gotta figure out how to get her out of there. Come on. Why is it? It's tricky right there. No, come back. Come on. Okay, got one. One left. Can I get her without her running through the door? Okay.
I've never known anyone to dream so calmly about their own death. No one knows what happens after we die. People are as terrified of death
as they are intrigued by it. Once again, she's greeted with Tuesday's cold and lifeless body. How many times have they met this way? She can't remember.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Barbara steps closer and closer to the body, as if alluring.
When the wind blows, the cradle will.
To be continued. Chase Tuesday down. Okay, so we got Lullaby. How many more? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all.
Oh, you're awake, my sweet child. I'm terribly sorry about all this. Are you all right? I'm okay. She struggles to sit up from Tuesday's lap, realizing her headphones are no longer in her ears. She hastily puts them back in. Only when the familiar country music plays does the itch in her throat begin to soothe. When did you wake up? What happened in this room?
Do you know a girl named Bonnet?
My, you're like a little question machine up and running again. Bonnet, a very sweet name, but it doesn't ring a bell. As for the room, what could happen in such a safe and quiet place? You go on ahead and rest here until you're fully recovered. I don't think I would go back to sleep, sorry. Although I must apologize. There's no desk here. After all, we're just a small motel in the country. Our facilities are rather limited. And I need to apologize for the coming accusation. What you're doing to me now is called false imprisonment. Ouch. I took good care of you when you passed out and made sure you had sweet dreams. That was not sweet dreams. How could you accuse me of something like that? Tuesday lowers her head to fix the hem of her skirt. It seems to be a habitual action. That was a nightmare, not a dream. All the more reason to get some proper rest, don't you think? No. And in fact, I envy children like you. I never dream, you see. But wasn't that your dream? Tuesday doesn't answer her muttered words. Well, I enjoyed our little chat, but I've got work to do. I should get back to the highway to greet that guest. And I'd better buy some groceries while I'm out too. Got to make sure I have enough food for your meal later, don't I, little one? Please, wait, I have one last question. She points at the crib in the center of the room. This room doesn't seem like a nursery at all. The crib's empty and you're not carrying that baby in your arms right now, so...
So that really isn't a baby in your arms.
Nope.
What is it then? A corpse? Or a ghost?
When I first arrived, someone mentioned a disappearance here.
I think.
There are too many weird things happening here. Your baby, missing guests, bizarre rooms. She wants to ask what's next.
You're a sharp one. I like you. Most people are afraid to even ask, you see.
Her cheeks flush again. Somehow it doesn't bring any sense of vigor or health to her face. Instead, it adds a fragile tone to her pale skin. She looks like a silver table knife that could bend at any time.
Oh, you've broken my heart, but...
I'll answer your question. You can't just punish your children every time they make a mistake. Because one day they'll get used to it, and it won't frighten them anymore. The truth is, the baby in the swaddling cloth is my youngest and most beloved child. It doesn't want to see you. Gets jealous, you see. That's why it's best to separate you two. As she says this, she makes her way to the door and closes it with a gentle click. I suppose that answer will have to do. Well, interviews rarely go as planned now, do they? She checks around the room trying to find her spider friend. She squints as she tries to spot the little thing. The good news is she has plenty of time to search. The bad news is her friend seems to be gone. All right, why don't I review the information I have so far? Are Tuesday and Bonnet the same person? The current answer seems to be no. But I still have some reservations. Next, the secret of this motel. She turns to the next page. My arcane skill only takes effect when I touch something who's dreaming. When I entered that dream, I had one hand on Tuesday and the other on the floor.
I think.
And she just said she never dreams, so...
Oh, my sweet child.
Had you figured it out? Then maybe it was the dream of a ghost. The ghost of someone who died in this motel. She sighs in disappointment and steps away from the keyhole. Silly child. As if agreeing with her, the other doors in the hallway open and close synchronously. I know I said that wrong. Quiet now, we have guests. The door beside her opens and spits out a spider. Leave them. She could use a few spiders to keep her company. You've done well, little one. You can come with me. She disappears into the dark hallway. Alright, to be continued. Is Tuesday a ghost? Silent Night. So our sweet, silly little sheep girl still couldn't figure out what was going on. It's far more interesting than a simple motel murder. The truth is, well, this is how the story started. Dang. Okay, let me see. I think we have some notes here. This is the haunted motel everyone's been talking about. It doesn't seem all that scary. Let's take a look around. Okay. Let's grab this. Hello, is anyone there? I heard you're looking for a new maid. No reply. The girl walks to the front desk. A blank application form is lying on it. Name, this should do. Tuesday. Tuesday sounds like a criminal alias, but more friendly. The name of the girl who ran away from home and broke into a haunted motel. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what the second one says. Watch out, there's a man-eating monster hiding in this motel. It's always been by your side. The handwriting on the paper is a mess, but you can sense the intense fear that it was written with. Okay. And I think that is it to this room, so let's go this way. I don't see any other notes. Maybe I should check the rooms. There might be someone staying there. Okay. Start at the closest one. The door is tightly shut. After knocking, faint laughter comes out from inside. That one's shut tight too. That one's sobbing. Okay. Kinda glitchy. This door is shut too. Whispering is coming from this room. Okay. The doors in the hallway won't open. Maybe I should check back at the front desk. Okay. So let's head back. Excuse me, can anyone help me? I'm hungry and tired. Hello, I'm here for the job. I filled out the form downstairs. There is no sound but the echo of her own voice. She knocks on every door, but not a single one opens. Boring. I hear the sound of a door. A small noise grabs her attention. She looks around. Not in shock or surprise, but a kind of curious glee. Standing in front of the source of the sound, she bends over to look through the keyhole. Screams pour out of the doorways and into the hallway. They quickly merge into one solid... What? I didn't get to finish that. Oh, do you need something? How can I help you? My apologies for the noise. I didn't mean to inconvenience you. This must be when she ran into the baby. Oh my, what a warm welcome. These must be those so-called man-eating monsters. They're too fast. Perhaps going to the front desk isn't the best idea. Okay, escape from the monsters. Okay. Maybe I can use these objects to block their way. Alright. So let's grab that. They seem very fast. Yeah. Okay. He broke it! Let me through. Oh, a door just appeared. Is this a welcome ceremony or a clumsily laid trap? Go! Oh, this is the heart room. Okay, I see my exit. Oh, look there. Ah, they're coming in here now. Let's grab this chair. Let go. I'm gonna grab this. Let go. There we go. No, 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 no. Oh man, I failed that one. Okay. Reset. No, last checkpoint. Okay. Maybe I'm taking too much time at grabbing. Those are fast. Yeah, okay. We better grab the chairs. Grab the chairs. Goodness, they are so fast. Let me grab this one. Come back. No! Okay, I made it that time. She stops.
Oh,
How generous. There's a room for me already. A door has appeared beside her, red as a fresh cut. She opens it. What a beautiful place. It's like I'm in a beating heart. Excuse me. Too bad I can't feel your rhythm in my hand, but I can touch you. Huh? Is it me who's trembling or you? She caresses the floor, occasionally pulling and twisting the fabric in her amusement. The stories of the disappearances have spread pretty far. Some say there's a gang around these parts. Others say a bear or some other wild animal. I even heard stories about a killer clown and a murderer in a bunny suit. No one dares go out at night anymore, especially young lovers. Doesn't matter how beautiful the moon is. And despite all these stories, no one has ever stopped to think that the motel itself could be the culprit. Is it because the thought has never even come to their minds, or that it seems too ridiculous to be possible? She stands up, releasing the fabric from her palm. The answer is simple. They're afraid, just like you're afraid of me right now.
oh, my sweet child.
I know exactly what your fear is. You're like a child holding his breath in his room. He's staring at the crack beneath the door. The light from the hallway always shone there, but now it's gone. What's blocking it? Who's out there? The wall and floor press tightly against one another, producing a sound akin to grinding teeth. Daddy, Mama, is that you? Older brother, are you here to kiss me goodnight? The doors stay silent and the crack stays dark. His mind races as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Maybe it's a rat or a kitty cat that hopped in through the hallway. A window slams closed in the distance. Finally, the light returns beneath the door, and in the dim light, he realizes he made a mistake. Whatever it isn't outside the door. It's in his room. Gusts of wind surround her in a fearful, painful howl.
Yes,
Yes, fear often comes from the loss of control, from the unknown.
but
Poor child, facing all that with nothing but a blanket to defend himself. He spent that night with eyes wide open, but once the morning light came, there was nothing but an empty coat lying in front of the door. She hears footsteps coming toward her. But that coat wasn't his, nor was it any of his family's. Who left the coat on his bedroom floor? He still wonders to this day. Intriguing. I can tell you that you're still a child yourself, needing care and companionship. Maybe you could use a maid to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear for you. What do you say? A cool soft touch climbs up her pinky finger. With a few tweaks, the story could be quite different. The child comes home late, enters his room, and before he can turn out the light, feels two eyes staring at him through the darkness. Both are terrified. Neither one dares look away. Their two worlds have somehow collided. She recognizes what's gripping her pinky finger as a child's hand.
oh,
A until the boy finally plucks up the courage to reach for the switch. Holding his breath, he pushes down to see. Oh! See, this time fear comes from the known, the doubt of oneself. Or at least something disguised as oneself. The little hand lets go of her pinky. She hears the footsteps hurry away and disappear into the other side of the room. You still can't trust me, but that's very sensible. You shouldn't easily trust someone, especially when they're too similar to you. But I'll stay here and tell you everything I've learned from the outside world. She spins one story after another, like a patient mother soothing a naughty child. A knock on the door interrupts her. Oh, who could that be? She opens the door. So long. Can I help you? The gout lady in front of her doesn't answer. Instead, she starts to unbutton the maid uniform she's wearing. Soon, the dress is off. She neatly folds it and puts it down next to the door. Without a word, she turns around and leaves. Well. It looks like they switched hands. The windows of the entire motel creak open and closed, and the sound of rustling and scratching emanates from within its walls. She realizes this is an expression of its joy. Thank you kindly. I'll take over from here. Tuesday bows deeply to the now former motel maid and picks up the uniform she left. From now on, she will be the maid of the motel and the owner of the house that feeds on fear. Oh my goodness. Does the end end there? No. Oh no, after all, this motel is far older than I am. It has its own wisdom. It approved of me, but it didn't fully trust me yet. Be patient, dear. The time will come. Lucky for you, the time is now. Look. Sir, did you call? It's the motel maid. Please open the door. Sir? No response. She puts her hand on her chest. Her heart is beating faster than usual. She's always been good at peering through keyholes. She's done this since she was a child. The weight of her body makes the door groan and creak. There's a faint scraping sound coming from behind it. She's also used to the sight of a dead person's eyes. Another poor guest. Dang. Success. Escape from the muster. Alright. A strange guest. I'm gonna grab this. Claim all.
How many times have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
I've heard that before. Stefan came up missing in the main story. Several guests have asked me where Mr. Jaden's gone. It's getting difficult to come up with excuses. You promised to let some guests leave here alive so that the stories about us would go further, remember? But now, between you eating them and those cultists sacrificing the rest, soon we won't have any guests left. The wall shakes in dissatisfaction. This is not open for discussion.
No more eating dead guests. You hear me?
Oh my goodness. Don't get involved with the guests' problems. Let them figure things out themselves. The sound of hurried footsteps echoes in the wall, disappearing into the distance. Tuesday leaves the room in silence. Oh
We
my.
had our quarrels, but that was a long time ago.
How did we solve the issue? Let me think. I suppose there was a little conflict. Miss Tuesday.
Oh, do be careful, ladies. The blood will be impossible to remove once it seeps through the carpet and soaks into the floorboards.
Oh. But don't worry yourselves. I'm the maid. It's my job to clean these kinds of things. Sorry. I suppose I'm feeling chatty today. My apologies for bothering you. Actually, I wanted to thank you for cleaning up after us and giving us a place to stay. Tuesday steps over the body lying on the ground as if it were a fallen branch rather than a dead person. She sees the fleeting look of fear in the woman's face and smiles. This is her first reward of the day. But something else catches her eye.
What's this?
Is that me? Is this a vision of my future? The figure slouches against the doorframe is indeed her. The puddle of blood beneath her has painted the floor a dark red. There's a knife sticking out of her chest. She reaches for the wound. It's soft and warm beneath her fingers. Interesting. Who would use a butter knife to kill someone? It can barely cut a slice of bread. A faint voice comes from behind her. Miss Tuesday?
Yes? Is there anything else you need? You're shaking.
I can tell by your voice. Entranced by the sight of her own dead body, she answers without turning back. That smile, I've seen it before.
Is that you? Christine from the farm.
Tuesday turns around to meet the woman's eyes. She ignores the knife clutched in her shaking hand. Ah, you remember that girl? Of course I do. She scared the crap out of Tonks. He still won't go into the forest alone. Ever since that day, he's talked about the eyes in the forest, that if he went in, his eyes would be pulled out and hung in the branches. And Jacob still thinks there's a ghost in his attic, too.
I'm sorry to hear that. She never wanted to ruin anyone's life.
I know. She takes a step forward.
It was her life that was ruined. She could have gotten married, lived in a cabin near the farm, and visited her parents anytime she'd liked. They never should have let those two fugitives escape. Those monsters even shot the kids. Blood drenched the couch.
No one ever saw Christine again. There were all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged off somewhere, or that she ran away and starved in the fields, or even that she led the fugitives there herself. But I guess you came here, huh? I understand, given what happened.
Oh,
Is that all you wanted to say? She maintains a polite smile. Do I know you?
this is a small town, so stories travel fast. But how do you know it so well? Could you elaborate a little about the blood-soaked couch, the cup of coffee on the table that was so turbid that it was almost unrecognizable, and the broken nails dug into the floorboards? Where did you see all these? I saw it through the slit in the lock.
It was terrifying. I couldn't help but imagine if I were the victim. Her cheeks flushed red. You don't remember me? We were friends. We lived in the same town. I was there when you told us the story about the eyes in the forest. Her voice shakes, together with the knife she's holding. We played together, had fun together. You were the bravest of us all. What are you doing here? Trying to avenge your family or something? Look.
Be careful. Something's wrong with this house. Every night, I saw Jaden's eyes near the bed. In the dark corners. In the wall. His face torn apart and smeared on the wall. His mouth mumbling about the murder on the farm. That reminds me. You look just like poor Christine.
Trembling. It's okay, Christine. Don't hurt me. I can't introduce you to them, and they will bless you. You can be one of us. You can be enlightened. You must be terrified by the nightmare. Should I walk you around? Perhaps that'll make you better.
Don't! Stay away! Please!
I can share their ritual with you. I'll keep the secret for you. I remember Jaden recognized you here and disappeared shortly after. And those rumors, it can't be a coincidence. Your whole family being killed when you just happened to be out.
It's a crying shame that I didn't die with them.
Oh, I won't do anything to you now, but I can't make you any promises about later. So run, Missy. Run away while you still can. Step by step, Tuesday walks toward the quivering knife until its tip is pressed. As fear overtakes her, she drops the knife and rushes down the stairs. Tuesday sighs, bending over to pick it up.
This knife is far too blunt to hurt anyone.
She hears the front door open and slam shut. The footsteps fade into the fields outside. Laughter echoes from the walls around her.
I didn't tell you the story so you could pull a prank on me.
Nor use them to drive away useful guests. She feels the floor shaking as if a child is running on the ceiling downstairs. Even if you scare all those cultists away, my mind won't change. So stop eating and killing them, okay? It's not funny. And please, try making up a better story next time. Alright, you can do whatever you want with this body, but this is the last time, understand? There will be no next time. A door slams shut behind her. She ignores the motel's bad temper, putting the knife away and fixing the hem of her skirt. Then she steps over her own body. Holy smokes. Check the motel corridor. Okay. Such a naughty child. Ah, well, the day's work isn't done yet. Is that a true story about Tuesday? Am I back in the same hallway again? This one is your new pranks. How dull. Or was that a made-up story? There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. What rules? The rules aren't listed. There we go. Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including changes in the decor or doors that suddenly appear open. Is that it? If you notice anything abnormal, immediately turn back. If nothing seems out of place, proceed. Rumor has it that people who enter this corridor are never seen again. Where do they go? Who knows? It's glitchy. Okay, I think that was it. I'm gonna check this over here. Did it think this illusion would scare me? How cute. And we are back. Is this the same note? There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. Oh no! I hope that don't copyright me. He turned on the TV, playing music. Hang on. Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including... That's, Hun. That's loud. And it's getting in on the channel.
I didn't turn it on. The hell?
Where's the remote?
I don't
You might have accidentally, hit a button. That you might have hit a button when you got up. Okay? Ghost stories. Okay. So the TV goes off. Okay. Or comes on, rather. That's fine timing. Things in the corridor, including changes in the decor. Okay, that's the same thing. Come on. Hop off. Ah. Okay. I don't see anything different. This door is red. Maybe we should go there. This hallway looks different from the last. From now on, I'll need to be extra careful about every decision I make. Let's see, can we? Curiosity killed the cat. Don't do it again next time. I've been told that by my mom. Oh, no, not them. I have nothing to, Yeah, this is probably gonna get me killed. Okay, come this, no. Can I battle them? No. Last checkpoint. Ignore the door. Apparently that causes them to come out. No. I got myself in a rut. I am completely surrounded. Leave the motel corridor. Okay. Explain how to do that when you're surrounded. Last checkpoint, so we don't go to that door. Maybe go back this way. And that put me back in here. Okay. So the only solution in here is to fell. Alright, so let's check this door. Can't be budged. This one has faint sound of chewing. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to go in any of these rooms. The door is shut tightly.
Oh, man.
Okay, that's different. What happens? You fell, that's what happens. Okay. If you go this way, they split off. I don't want to be captured. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured that. No, I'm gonna be trapped. Yeah. Okay. It's a 3 in a row. How do you? No! Okay. Darn it. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. If you go forward. No, I'm gonna fail this one. Yeah, just might as well do it. Okay. Maybe go up one over here. But that's probably gonna get me felled as well. You're gonna come this way. No matter what I do, you're gonna capture me. How do you get around these guys? They don't move even when you check the door. Yeah, they do. Okay, you went. That means you're gonna come this way. So, yep, I trapped myself. Go this way? Maybe leave this room. And then go back. And see if that changes. Put me right back in here. Take me out. Okay. It's okay. Are we going to pass this? Go through. That took me back there. Okay. We succeeded! Didn't expect that. Okay. That's 5. Here is 6. Okay. I wanted to finish this today, but it's almost time for school to be let out, and I do not want my granddaughter hearing this story, so I'm gonna have to end it here and pick back up tomorrow. Her bus will be here in like 20 minutes. So, we'll look. Oh, she's out of school on weekends. Saturday. I gotta think about this. I wanted to live stream some more tomorrow. Maybe I can get my husband to take her outside to play while I stream. So, if it's not raining, it's supposed to storm. I'm in northeast Georgia, so we got storms coming in. We'll have to play this by ear, but I do want to live stream tomorrow. If it may actually be something different on account of her. The TV's back on. Pinky! Pinky, press the... Will you grab that, please? So I don't get copyrighted. And hand the remote on the couch where Pinky is. I am so sorry. Here.
I didn't want to move.
This thing is so sensitive that you barely even touch it. It will turn the TV on. Okay, that time it was Pinky's fault. I may end up doing Digimon. I don't know, but I really don't want her to hear these stories. Not to this extent. Is so. But yesterday we made it to our 100 subscribers, so my next goal is going to be to get to 150, and when I get to that point, I want to do a live stream, and I want you guys to choose what is going to be in that stream. So be thinking about a game or something, and let me know in the comments what y'all want to see for that stream. And as always, thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, and have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.